Hi.
What? What?
What's up? How's Milk Dud? I see she's prancing around back there
Oh yeah,
doing
she's
that
good. She's good.
cat
Yeah.
strut. Is that what we call it?
What?
The cat strut.
Cat stretch?
The cat strut, like when you strut your stuff.
Oh.
That like.
What? Well,
Are they live?
yeah.
And so, they're holding us backstage. We're like,
They're not even here.
we're sideshow freaks. That's what we are. Oh, they see us. Do they see us?
Yeah.
Hold on. Sorry.
Oh.
I didn't realize people were actually here.
Yeah. We're
Hi.
live. We've been live for almost 3 minutes.
I didn't realize that. I saw that it was going live. I was like, oh, he must have us backstage. And they're going to be like, here's Crazy Girl and here's Steve.
Fuck you, Bubba.
Where is?
Fucking jealous motherfucker.
Oh, that's funny. Sorry about that, y'all.
Oh.
How's Whiskers?
Hi. I'm Steve. This is Goose Troop, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about this. I didn't know. This is all a big surprise.
I know this is nothing like Goose.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I've got alcohol. So now it can be Goose Troop. Because you know Cindy and Goose always have the alcohol, and you know I'm a drunk too. So there you go.
Oh,
Here.
yeah. I just ate a bunch of gummies. I've been smoking weed all
ice in my
day.
mouth. Define a bunch.
Ice.
Mm-hmm.
What are you drinking?
Say what? Oh, it's Fireball whiskey.
Oh my God. Fireball whiskey?
Yeah, I like the way the cinnamon burns my tongue.
Oh.
Yeah, I got my cocktail. I did not brush my hair. This is what I woke up with, and this is what y'all get.
If you mix that with cream soda,
Cream
it's
soda.
just like a cinnamon roll.
That sounds like a diabetes heart attack. That's what that sounds like.
No,
Yeah,
Fireball.
It is good. Like you remember those little hard candies that your mama used to give you like back in church? Like it would either be like a caramel or peppermint, or they'd have those stupid like red cinnamon ones. I always begged for cinnamon ones because it like stimulated my oral factory glands, you know.
Okay.
I'm just being honest.
I thought it was like those atomic fireballs.
Oh no, dude, those ones were like my mom had those too, like, and I dipped into those too, some, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, you had to dig through her purse. She had like this giant ass purse that had like everything in it. Here you go. Here you go. They probably did this to make us feel awkward. Like, let's put them in and make them think the show has started. I was like, oh shit, I better like hurry up, like, and get on here.
That's what I thought too. I did. Like I said.
Oh, fudgesicles, you know what I mean?
I knew nothing about this.
That's cool. What did you do today, Steve? What did you do?
Nothing.
Nothing. Did you play in MLB?
Of course.
I did not. I was dealing with Damien and the other things that are going on.
I played Goose.
Yeah.
I beat him.
Oh, you played Goose and you beat him? That's right. Today was his day off, right? So he has no excuse to not be here.
Ha ha ha, very funny, Spoon. Kiss my ass, bitch. I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to read the comments.
I understand why now.
Yeah.
I read them.
I don't know where Goose and Cindy are.
Well, Goose told me, like, because I messaged him, and he said, "Are you gonna be able to make it on?" I asked my husband. He said, "Cool." He could watch the kids. Well, Damien fell asleep, so really, he just got to keep the girls quiet. Hopefully, that works. And Goose was saying they were setting up, and they would be on around about 4 minutes from now. So.
Oh. So, they're not going to be on until 5 o'clock?
Oh, yeah, 5 your time, 6 my time.
Wow.
So we have 4 minutes to ruin the whole show.
Wow. I'm sorry you cut your workout short, Ray.
Yeah.
I would have taken care of it all for you, but nobody shows me how to do anything because I'm stupid.
Well, you can't even remember your own password, so there's the first problem. How are you going to remember somebody else's password?
I'll write it down. Yeah, Christina tried to tell me I had to change my password again. Let's
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's just not.
You've been hacked again. Nobody else got a fucking thing, so I ain't fucking changing my password again. That's a weirdo.
That's so funny. Yeah, Raymond, thank you for coming home early.
Oh yeah.
Really awkward start. I appreciate that. You took one for the team.
No, I didn't get hacked. I guess I did get hacked, but I didn't change my password.
Oh wait, there's Cindy. Oh look, they are outside. You can see like the trees.
Oh.
We're outside again.
Oh, they're gonna have technical difficulties now.
Oh, I forgot to put on a tank top.
Oh, son of a buck! God damn!
Like I was like, I want to make sure that, you know.
Ooh. I gotta go off the camera for a minute.
Oh lordy!
Excuse me.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I was trying to get more viewers.
Oh. Here comes Goose. We can't hear you guys.
Oh.
Your
I don't think they set up their mic yet.
Headphones? I will. There you got it.
Corey, what is a boob headrest challenge? Yeah. I know nothing about this.
Not that type of show, Corey. Not that type of show, Corey.
Sorry, Goose.
Oh my God, that's loud in there, yeah. Yeah, not that type of show, guys. Not that type of show. You hear us okay? You guys hear us okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you now.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
We got our beverages. We could turn that down a little bit.
Yay.
I'll turn it down for you. Yeah. Give me a minute here. That's really loud. How's that? Is that better? Is that too loud?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Did you get your stuff, Steve?
Did you get your stuff all squared away, Steve?
No, there's been a whole big change.
Oh wow, buddy. We had a picnic all ready for you and everyting, man.
No, well, instead we had frozen pizza.
Yeah,
she said she's getting I guess she's getting a hospital bed for Medicare. And they brought it and they put it all up, and she hates it. She's gonna have them take it down and put her other bed back up.
Oh no!
She hates the hospital bed, so there's a change. Oh well.
You know, those aren't very comfortable, though. To be honest,
I didn't think my mom's was. Yeah,
I like them.
You do?
I always liked them.
I think you like the attention. I think you like the attention you get from the nurses when you're in there.
Well, of course.
Have you ever had one at your house?
No,
not yet.
I had an opportunity right when I moved in here. Somebody was giving one away, and I didn't take it. I should have took the son of a bitch.
I never thought they were comfortable.
Hey, can I ask why you don't sleep in your bed though, Steve? Why is it that you don't?
Because I can't. My back. I don't know. Something is. My back hurts. It hurts my back so fucking bad. I can sleep about 3 hours and I'm awake. Then I can't go back to sleep. So I was just I've gotten accustomed to. I mean, I've been sleeping in a fucking recliner for God knows 5 years or more.
Is that you get good sleep with a recliner though?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you do.
Well, I don't know about good sleep, but I fall asleep about 2 and wake up about 6:30.
Wait.
Put us the comments off.
Oh, okay,
Because we're
gotcha.
live.
Oh, gotcha. Are we all live already?
It says live.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
we're
We started
live.
without you.
Oh, look.
Oh my God! Thanks, guys. All right. Well, welcome to Goose Troop. This chaotic Goose Troop, as we call. You know what? We're gonna have, as you can see, Cindy and I are here, as well as Steve, and I think we're gonna have maybe, perhaps, a new addition, because 2 people is not a troop, right?
No.
But 4 people.
So,
Now you got a troop, right? And so I think
yeah.
Irene might be joining us occasionally. I don't know if she can do it every week, but I think Irene might be joining us occasionally, as well as Steve. And if he wants to break away from MLB the Show and stop hitting those home runs against me in late innings, he can maybe join us. I mean, perhaps by letting me win a game, Steve, might help your cause, sir.
That ain't never gonna happen.
All right. Well, enough MLB the Show talk. I can see Irene. You play MLB the Show, right?
I am. I'm not sure what the league is called. Like what
Yeah.
number of league is like league number 569.
Yeah.
What was that fucking 69 number?
Oh, I don't know. It's my
Do
luck.
we have to break down the rules of Goose Troop to you, Irene? Is that gonna happen on a weekly basis?
I mean, like you asked. I mean, I'm here, so like, I'm trying to edit myself. I'll be a good student. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Until
Where'd
that
you
glass is empty.
I have
got the same
nothing
problem.
here.
You got a box of wine?
You got a box of wine?
It was Fireball.
Oh wow!
We
Oh
went
wow!
straight for it today.
Those are rough.
Wow.
Those are rough. All right. So your husband is watching the kiddos, and
Mhm.
how many kids do you have, Irene? As we welcome you to the show,
I
Goose
asked
Troop.
for 69, but I got 3.
You got 3 kids. Now, what are the ages of the kids? Can I ask?
Oh, my oldest is 8.
Oh,
Okay.
The middle one's about to be 7.
oh,
And the little man is 4. So they're about
Ooh.
2 years apart.
Oh,
Are the
okay.
other 2 girls?
2 girls and 1 boy. Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Who's the youngest? Who's the youngest?
My son, Damien.
Damien. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Now, do they all get along? The kids all get along for the most
No.
part?
Not always.
No.
They do and they
giving-
don't. Like sometimes they're playing good together, and other times like it's like World War III, and I'm like throwing bombs, they're throwing bombs, and they're like, and it's just like, especially the girls. The girls are the worst.
Irene, can I remind you again?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I?
We're going to have a tough time with this one, Cindy. I think it's going to be rough.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's either
They
sex
were like,
talk or
I love
email.
you. I love you.
All right, guys. So welcome to Goose Troop. As you can see, Cindy and I are here as always, and exactly, Irene. That's exactly what we think. You know what? I think Irene alone could do a show. What say you, Steve and Cindy?
oh,
think
yeah,
Absolutely.
I think you should do your own show on this network,
yeah.
and obviously
Oh,
like late at night or something, like late at night.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think would be
After
hysterical, Irene. You'd definitely be entertaining, that's for sure. Because I've enjoyed working with you as my Vanna. Although I do miss that. I think we had a lot of fun together doing that.
Yeah, I love that. I love the trivia. It's always fun, especially when every answer was Superman or Superboy.
Yeah.
You know what, Irene? I have a feeling this may not work out for me.
No.
All kidding aside.
Okay.
Go ahead, Sid. Go ahead.
Hey, Volk.
Go ahead. Welcome to the show, Irene.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Really?
I appreciate it. I don't.
Thank you.
There we go.
How has let me ask you a question now that we're getting to know you, Irene.
Okay.
How has motherhood changed you, and what positive things have you received from it?
positive things is I feel like
Steve. Not that type of show, Steve.
I think every day.
That's some big boobs.
Well,
Not that type of show, Steve.
That's one thing. Some people think that's a bonus. I'm not sure. Personally, it's hard to buy bras and stuff and like exercise and like that kind of stuff. But in all seriousness, like having children like has something like you have something to wake up for no matter what. Even if everything else is gone, like you have your kids to live for, to like push yourself forward, to get through the hard stuff. You know what I mean? Like you just love them unconditionally, even if they're little shitheads sometimes. Like
little brats. Yeah,
you just wake up and it's like you still want to see them smile. You still want to buy them like Pokemon cards and do the best for them. Give them better than what you had as a child.
So that's really what you aim for, is like to have your children do better than what you did as growing up, you know?
Correct. Yes. Like we grew up very poor. Like I was one of 5 children. My dad was the only one who worked. He was enlisted in the Air Force. And like my mom was too stubborn to get like food stamps or anything. So like even when they got divorced, like we were living off $1,000 a month from child support.
Oh wow.
So it just like it was rough sometimes, you know?
Yeah, I get you. So you never really had a father figure, really. Like I didn't. Like my brother and I really didn't.
No, I did. He was there. He was a good dad. It's just like they got divorced when I was 11. But like he was gone a lot. I was used to him being gone because he was in the Air Force, and so he would go off for 3 months here. And like it was hard on me because like I was always a daddy's girl.
Oh, you were like one of the you were the faves?
I would sit there and watch football with him just so that when the commercials would come, he could tackle me. And I'd make him little snack trays. I'd cut up the meats and cheeses and be like, Daddy, it's time for football. Because he was always like he would always show up for football.
What happened to that Irene, Steve? What happened to that one? Bring that one. Bring that one back. Bring that cute, innocent one back, would you? Bring that one back.
I don't know. I don't want to say that word on here, but
Like, who would you say life having?
Did your
Life.
dad move around a lot, or was he nearby? Was your dad nearby all the time, or did he move around?
Did he move around because of his job? Because of his
oh
career?
no, like whenever he moved, usually we moved too, but like we'd be stationed somewhere and he would go away for 3 months or a couple weeks, or sometimes he would have to work nights because they were doing training and stuff. And then one time, like right after they got divorced, he moved to Korea for a year. And so it was just me and my mom and my siblings. And
Are you
like,
the oldest? Where are you in the lineup? Are you the oldest?
Where are you out of the kids?
So there's my oldest sister, Barbara,
Okay.
who I don't talk to anymore because she's not a nice person. There's my second oldest sister, Amanda. There's my brother, Steven. And then there's me and my little sister. So I'm not anywhere special. I'm not the middle child. I'm not the oldest. I'm not the only girl. I'm not an only child. I'm like the shittiest spot to be in like a children lineup.
Yeah. You either want to be like what, the oldest or the youngest, right?
Or at least the only boy. My brother got the middle child and being the only boy.
Yeah, that's true.
He got a double whammy. And so because he's the only boy, he got his own room. And us 4 girls had like 2 bunk beds in one room, like one little trailer room. Yeah. And we're like, can I take my Reba McEntire picture up? Here's that allowed? No, you're not allowed to decorate. We're putting Garth Brooks everywhere. I'm like, Garth Brooks. I like him, but like, you know, I want to put my own stuff up.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
How about you, Steve? Growing up, were you say you were spoiled, or did you get like anything? Hey, Mom, I want this new toy, and you got it, or how did things work in the
Oh no, never. I never got anything but beatings.
You mean diabetes?
Beatings. My mom beat me with a fucking tree.
Yeah, but did you deserve it though? I mean, did you deserve it? Were you ornery kid?
Here's what happened. Oh. I was a very young age. I took a liking to landscaping. I saw my dad one day pruning a tree in the backyard. So then he planted a pretty little apple tree, and I took Dad's pruners and I pruned all of the branches off of that apple tree because that's what Dad did. And my My mom pulled that tree out of the ground and beat me with it.
Really? She spanked you with it?
Of course, it was only just a little stick after I cut all the branches off of it. Oh yeah, I'll never forget that. I
So
can't. I can't be around apple trees. They give me the woo.
yeah, bad memories.
To get you excited for the spanking or what?
Yeah.
Not that type of show, Cindy. Not that
Uh,
type of show.
and my parents didn't bail me out of anything. I had to fucking take everything on the chin.
Well, good. You should have. Like, that's how it should be. Like, you don't need to be bailed out of shit. Like, my parents bailed, like, all my other siblings out of everything. And I didn't mess up except for that one time I got pregnant in high school. But that was a whole different situation. Like they didn't have to deal with it too much except for, like, because everything was free through the military, like,
Yeah.
and we put them up for adoption. So it wasn't like, but like, I feel like if you placate and bail people out of everything over and over and over and over again, they're never going to learn. Like,
Yeah, I
so,
think that's good.
Correct.
I think that's
Correct.
I think that's
Correct.
good. I think it's
Yeah.
I think that's good
There
advice.
needs to be consequences,
Yeah, I think that's good advice.
Yeah.
I
sorry.
would take that. No, hey, it's life, right? We're talking about life today, right? On Goose Troop.
Yeah.
Life and growing up. I want to hear a good story of from all of you. You too, Cindy. Growing up, give me a good story that you remember. Hey, look, my parents did this for me, or my dad did this for me, my mom did this for me.
Ooh.
You know what? My mom, I'll go first. I'll go first. My mom taught me how to. I mean, I always had like rhythm. I think I was a good dancer. I just had rhythm.
Yeah.
And just like some people can play sports, whether you can, I mean, you're either gifted or you're not. I can't, you can't teach talent. You can't teach rhythm. Those are things I cannot teach you. But I can teach you how to do a waltz. You know what I mean? But if you don't have rhythm, I can't help you. Yeah. If you got two left feet, I can't help you. But so the one thing my mom did was she taught me. She would dance with me in the kitchen. When I was a little boy or whatever. And I had like my first dance or whatever. And I was going to my first dance, and I was always, you're nervous, right? You're nervous when you're going to your first dance. As a guy, you understand this, Steve, right? You understand it. What does that mean?
Time out.
Time
Time
out.
out. How old were you for your first dance? I'm curious.
I don't know, probably like junior high, maybe junior high.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
don't
Fair
know,
enough.
like
So, like,
junior high,
8th grade or something?
Yeah, probably like that, 7th, 8th grade. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Like, 5th to 8th grade, I think is normal. I just want to make sure this wasn't like your senior prom at your first dance and you're like dancing with your mom still. Like,
Is she trying to tell me I was a nerd? I mean, what's
No.
going on here?
no, I was a nerd and I went to all my dances.
Well, if you're a nerd, do you really go to dances, Steve? I mean,
Oh
Where you meet
no.
the babes.
what's that?
That's where you meet the babes.
Oh man, I was
No.
nervous. I was nervous around that. There was this one I remember. So my mom taught me how to dance, right? She taught me. She goes, "Okay, you're gonna learn how to slow dance, right?" So she taught me how to do that, and she's like, "Then you're gonna have to learn how to like square dance or whatever. You dance in the square." And then so like she gave me the fundamentals of dancing,
Yeah.
and I thought that was one of the coolest things my mom has ever done. She's like, you know what? She took the time. She didn't want her son to get embarrassed. She knew how nervous I was.
That's
And like she just took the time to say, I'm teaching you this. This is something you can learn as you go to dances. And so that I would say is a fond memory. I would go to you next, Cindy. What is a fond memory that maybe your parents or both of them, one or two, have given you? And Steve, I'll let you think on this as well as Irene, unless Irene, you have a story already that you can tell why Cindy and Steve think on this.
I mean, there's lots of memories, like good and bad. Like, obviously, you're asking for a good one.
We got the bad one from Steve. He got beat with an apple tree.
Yeah, yeah, for
Switch.
sure.
Yeah, Steve got beat with an apple tree.
I don't know. Like, ask the question one more time so I can.
So like so the positive thing for me that I learned from my mother, several things. Not only did she teach me how to dance, but she gave me the courage, to ask that your girl that I liked
Right.
to dance with me. And ultimately she did end up dancing with me. So, and then I learned how to.
Was
I
it the
learned
slow dance or the square dance you did?
slow dance.
You did
Right.
Square dance?
No, I didn't want. I was too scared to like step on her toes. I was like, I'm gonna mess this up, man. I'm gonna step on her toes or fall over my own feet. I'm like, I'm not gonna do this.
Oh, actually, with my dad. My dad was always liked to golf, and
Yeah.
he kind of taught us how to do it, and my dad would take us three girls, my poor dad, and we none of us were very good, and all the patience he'd have, you get about 8 or 9 strikes, and then he'd say, "Just pick up the ball. That's enough for this hole," Poor dad,
No.
you know. But
Gosh.
but then later on, I took a few lessons, and I got pretty good, and so. Dad would let me go when they would have his men's club golf thing, and I was me or maybe there might only be like 3 ladies there, and I was really honored that he would ask me to go instead of one of his guy friends or one of somebody else, and we came in second sometimes,
So you and
we
your dad
never won
bonded over golf.
over
Not only
golf.
did he teach you,
Yeah,
but he kind of helped you. Like, okay, you can just take this one and move on to the next
yeah,
hole.
that's close enough.
Close
Close
enough.
enough.
You did well.
Pick that one up. Yeah, yeah. You can't do that when you play with other people, though. What are you picking that ball up for? But
Yeah,
Dad
we're
said it
doing
was
all.
close enough.
Yeah. It took you 10 swings to do that one. I'm not taking it
Yeah,
back.
well, I got that. I got my 10 for this hole. That's all I need.
Aw.
Yeah. After 10, he moved you up. Okay. So, Steve, Irene, do you guys have a good story that you could tell as we're
Still
talking about
thinking.
life?
I mean, I have like, can it be like a period of your life sort of like
Sure.
thing?
Sure,
Like,
whatever.
Sure.
like speaking of high school, like ninth grade, I moved out from living with my mom because my parents had got divorced right before he went to Korea, like I was saying earlier. And I moved in with my dad because I was having issues with my stepdad. And that's a whole nother story. I'm not going to get into that. But, anyways, I moved in with him. It was just me and him living in an apartment in Florida for 4 years. And even though I got pregnant, like we only argued like maybe 2 or 3 times. And like, I'm a girl. He's a man who knows nothing about like female hormones and all that. And like, but like I really enjoyed like going to the movies with him. Like we saw like The Matrix together. We saw like all the superhero movies. Like I'd love just having that time with him, like one-on-one time with my dad. And like he was always supportive. Like he would tell the corny dad jokes, and I love them because like I don't know, I like dad jokes.
Yeah.
But I just like, especially like when I told him I was pregnant that one time, like this is like probably like one of the strongest things that I felt like, before he got onto like drugs and stuff where he was kind of not himself anymore. Like,
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Well, he had severe back pain from an accident where he almost died when I was really little. So it's like a whole big like drama story in my life. But like I came home late because I was supposed to go to ROTC camp the next day. But I was having morning sickness and we were hiding this pregnancy from my from the parents, but like I was throwing up. I was like, I can't go to this ROTC camp because I'm gonna be like climbing rope bridges and like I can't go if I'm throwing up. Like I can't go. So we told my boyfriend's parents first, which is traumatic. And then I had to go home and tell my dad because we were supposed to be gone the next day at 4 a.m. in the morning. And so I showed up like 30 minutes late from curfew. I forget whether it was 10 or 11 o'clock. I had stopped by my friend Joy's house, who was like our church's pastor's daughter. I was like, I'm so scared. I don't know what to do. Like, I have to tell my father that I'm pregnant. And she's like, do you want me to go with you? I was like, I don't know. He might murder you too. I was so scared. And like, it was funny because like I came in there and like he was yelling at me for being late, which like, you're not really yelling, but like, because I'm never late. So I think it was like a shock for him that I was late because I try to take everything very, like even despite now, like I try to follow the rules for the most part. I had some errors along the way, but
You structure your household now that you're married and you have children. Is your household structured in the fact like, okay, we eat dinner at this time, we wake up at this time, is it pretty much structured like you get TV from this time to this time?
No, because Brad he works retail, so it's hard to like, and I work retail for the longest time, and the schedules variate so much, and the kids like with their different sleeping schedules as they progress through, like, as they grow up, like they have like sleep things as they developmentally grow, I guess. Like their sleep gets messed up, and so like when there's 3 of them and we're juggling, it's just a constant juggle. It's chaos completely. Sometimes it's good.
Do you enjoy being married, Irene? And did you think that you would?
Yes, I enjoy being married.
Steve. Did you see that hesitation, Steve?
Yes, I enjoy being married. I absolutely love my husband.
Of course, yeah.
I feel like, because I got married, I had a second husband, the first husband. I got married at like 21 or something.
This is Brad's your second husband.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
And so like my first husband, like I don't know, I think I just felt like I needed to grow up really soon. And I kind of, the only thing I kind of sort of wish I would have done is like maybe traveled a little bit more, or like done other things besides be with men. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't mean like being with women. I mean that too, but like, sorry.
You wanted to do things outside of the house, right?
Where is this show going, Steve?
You asked a question, and this is what happens.
I asked for a good story, and have we heard a good story yet, Steve and Cindy?
I was going to tell you a good story, but you got me distracted. Okay, let me fast forward. Okay, he yelled at me. Rewind, and then fast forward. He yelled at me. He kicked my boyfriend out because he had to tell him. He said, she's pregnant. And he says he like had this death stare. Like he looked the angriest I've ever seen my dad look. He like his Marine broke out of him. You know what I mean? And he was like, get the out of my house right now.
Wow.
And like Kevin just kind of stood there. My dad stood up from the couch. My dad never stands up. He's lazy bones. Like he stood up, and Kevin's like, yes, sir. And he just kind of like ran away. And I just sat there crying. And I don't even remember what he said, but he lectured for me like for about an hour. And then like, I think.
How much of that did you actually take in? How much of that lecture for an hour did you actually take in? And
I don't remember a single word he said. But because I already knew I disappointed him. I knew that. That's why I was afraid to go there, because I didn't want to disappoint him. That wasn't my intention. You know what I mean? Like, I
fail to see how this is a good story, though.
Well, because at the end,
I'll tell you how it's a good story. Madonna wrote a song. Papa, don't preach.
Oh, no.
I'm in trouble. Papa.
No, but okay, so my dad, after he was done yelling at me for like an hour, however long, I don't know, he then stood up, and like as we were heading to bed, he hugged me and he started crying. He says, I love you, and no matter what you choose to do, I'm going to be here for you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Sorry. So that's how it's a good story. Because like, and he meant it. And he like throughout the whole thing, he was like, if you want to keep this baby, like I'll help you with it, even though I know he couldn't. Like, but like the fact that he was offering, like, you know what I mean? Like, even if it was going to be difficult, he was willing to like get through it with me. And I found that very like nice.
Yeah, I did too. It's sweet. It was sweet. It was endearing.
So that's how it's a good story.
He was being a father to you, you know.
Yeah.
He was mad at the situation, but he was
disappointed in his daughter. Let's be honest. Well, he was a little disappointed that she would allow herself in that situation. But again, he wasn't going to leave her in that situation.
Right. I mean, but you can be mad and then still, be mad about what happened and still still love a person and care about them. Just didn't like what happened.
Yeah, true.
And he hugged me, which was important, because hugs are always important when you feel upset.
It's when your child does something wrong. I mean, you might lose your temper, but you don't stop loving them, You don't. You're just still there for them.
Yeah, true. I guess. Yeah. Steve, we're waiting for yours, buddy. We're waiting for yours. We heard the nice golf story with your father, right? We heard the story of your dad supporting you, Irene. We heard the story. Well, I don't know why he's laughing, really. These are all feel-good stories, Steve, and you're laughing.
Well, I think it's a feel-good story. Well, when I was younger,
okay,
I had a little bit of a weight problem.
You don't say.
Yeah.
When you were
I wasn't like, I always had to go I wanted to wear husky jeans and all that kind of stuff. So I wasn't always picked, when it comes to playing baseball and
Sports.
stuff. They didn't want to pick the fat guy because he can't run.
Yeah.
So I always got pick classes, and I know it must have been Pee Wee League baseball, and there were about I don't know about what do you need 9 kids to play
I'm trying
baseball.
to be good.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think, yeah, 9.
There were like 9 kids that were like we're
9 or
all
10.
misfits. We were either fat or too skinny or
Oh, I,
went to special ed or whatever. We didn't have a coach. So my dad, who wasn't a big baseball fan, I mean he understood the game. He said, "I'll coach these boys." And one
Oh no.
time, you got to remember,
Oh,
my dad was 6'4" at about 280 and was a chain smoker.
oh.
So
Oh.
I just remember my dad standing and showing us how to run the bases with a cigarette hanging out of his mouth. That's how you do it, guys.
just like the Bad News Bears all over again.
Exactly. I'm going
Was that,
to
was that Walter Matthau?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
original,
going to
yeah,
coach
yeah.
you guys right out of first class place. I never got picked in. I never got picked on Red Rover. I never got picked in. I
Sorry.
always lost in kick the can.
Sure.
I always lost the spotlight.
Podcast.
Oh,
These fucking
Go ahead.
kids.
So what was the good story? I'm missing the good part. Steve,
Steve.
what was the good part of the story?
His dad coached.
Then my dad coached.
He
My
stood
dad
up
stepped
for-
up and coached the team,
Yeah.
so we
So
could
he
play
stepped
us.
up. He stepped up and helped his son
Yeah.
coach his team.
Yeah,
Didn't have a coach.
so we didn't have a coach, so he coached our team. We didn't do very good, but hey, we still played.
You still
You
got
know?
out there? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So exactly, we still got out there.
All right. So all right. Now that we all got our good stories, right?
Oh,
We all had our real good stories.
oh.
You with your dad and golfing. Irene with your dad and him helping you through a tough situation. Steve and his dad helping him through a situation with him and his buddies from school.
Was your mom like a what do they call it? A chaperone at the dance?
No.
Oh,
Hell no. Heck no.
I'd have paid money to see that.
Not
Your
that
mom
type of
being
show,
there.
Goose. Not that type of show.
Goose, telling you what to do, waving at you.
Goose, there's a girl you like. Go over there. No. Not gonna happen.
Yeah.
No. She never really got involved in things like that, but she would, like she wasn't around for like sporting events or things of that nature. No, she wasn't like a.
At our high school at Sacred Heart, they had a father-daughter dance. So we went with our fathers. Yeah, that was nice. But me and the twins would go with Dad. That was kind of nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just do it when they did the slow songs. I don't think we did any fast ones or anything. But yeah,
Hey, that was nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
yeah.
That's a fond memory. You know what? What is one thing you all learned, and that you not only learned through life experiences, but the thing that you have not only learned it, but you use today. That's something that helped you, along the way, and that you use today. Why is he laughing all the time?
It's a caramel talking. Gummies, giggle.
Wow. Why aren't you ever this high when we're playing MLB The Show? Because I might win a game.
He is. He says it helps his concentration.
Oh my God.
I'm thinking of the story.
You say one thing that like you've learned that you still use today. Correct.
One thing you've learned, right, through our experiences, through growing up, that you learned today, like you said, your father helped you through a tough period in your life. Your father was there not only with the dances, but he taught you how to golf, and he was spending quality time with you.
Oh yeah.
So, and Steve, your father stepped up and helped you coach that baseball team, right? As you
Yeah.
guys all said, right? My mom stepped up and helped me learn how to dance the slow dance that I needed in order to dance with the girl that I liked. Well, so I guess what I learned is that, to be honest, is just be there when someone needs you, someone's close to you that needs you, then, you know, really just respect, I would say, mostly. I treat everyone with respect until, until they show me disrespect.
Oh.
I would say for the most part. I mean, you're not in the circle yet. Steve, Irene, you guys made it in.
Oh yeah.
Congratulations, you're in the circle.
Woo-hoo.
I mean, good luck, Cindy. You're still trying. You're getting
I
close.
keep trying.
You're trying. You're not quite in yet. Maybe one day. One day.
Yeah.
But I would say respect is the one thing I would teach, and the one thing that I adhere to today, to this very day, is I treat everyone with respect until otherwise, until you give me a reason not to. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I would say that's the one thing that I truly, truly believe in. Look, I don't have to like you, Irene, Cindy, and Steve. You don't have to like me. Honestly, you don't have to. The
Uh,
person I am or the person you guys are. I don't have to like you. It's not, I don't have to. You don't have to like me. But you got to be respectful. I mean, we're doing a podcast right now. Like, I can just downright loathe Irene, you, Steve, and Cindy, right? I can downright loathe. But as long as I'm respectful to you on this podcast, you will continue to do a podcast with me, correct? Because I've given you no other reason not to. And
yeah.
especially when we meet each other out, or like we've met each other out a few times, Steve and Cindy. You and I see each other on a weekly basis. I mean, I always think respect
See
is.
how lucky I am, and I still ain't made it in the circle.
I mean, you're getting close. I'm saying, you're entering it. You're
Yeah.
getting close. You're getting
Yeah.
close.
Uh-huh.
Not quite there yet. Steve, Irene, congratulations. You guys made it in.
Thank you.
I
Thank
said
you.
circle for like since we're in the
The
circle. I
circle.
can make like a freaking circle.
You're in the wrong circle of friends, Cindy. That's the problem. You're in the wrong circle.
Yes. Yes.
No, I would say respect for me is something I always teach and something I carry today. Without it, I don't think you have trouble communicating, correct? You have trouble communicating with people if you don't respect them and they don't respect you. You have trouble accomplishing anything at all without it. I really find being respectful towards others and having the respect returned to you is the most helpful thing I could ever teach someone, and it's something that I've learned. What say you guys? Cindy, please start with you. You have to think. Well, this should come natural. Oh, this should come natural.
I can pop in.
Please.
I agree with you, Goose. Like, I think respect goes a long way. Like,
in every aspect of your life. In every aspect.
Yes, at work, in your house, like,
yes,
just anywhere you go, like, just be respectful. Of course, there's
Yes.
going to be times where you need to, like,
yeah,
draw some boundaries and stuff. But that's just because people have not been respectful towards you.
You're right.
And so it might come off disrespectful towards them, but that doesn't mean you're being disrespectful. You're just being respectful to your own self as a human being and being like, I deserve respect too. You deserve respect. I deserve respect. You're not respecting me. Maybe I'm not disrespecting you. Maybe we shouldn't talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree that sometimes I have run into people like that. Pardon me. I've run into people like that where going on dates. I'll use this as an example. Well, I went on a few dates in my time, and I met people. If someone doesn't have a sense of humor, I don't get along. You know, the people that are always like very professional, very serious. I've run into some of them, and I'm like, that's great that you have a career and that you're goal oriented.
Yeah.
I go, it's not going to work out with you and I because I'm a very humorous, fun-loving guy.
Oh,
I go, you're just so. I go, you're driven. I go, I think it's great. I go, I wish I had a third of what you have. I don't have that in me, but what I do have is respect, and I'm very kind. I would say I'm kind for the most part.
Yes.
And I would say, just I don't know,
fun.
just I want to be fun. I want to be happy.
Yeah.
I don't want to live in life going through life being miserable. I don't. I can't do that.
No.
And I'm like, it's good that you have this drive, that you have this, your ambition to, to push yourself forward. I go, but it's not going to work out with us. I go, you don't laugh at anything. You don't enjoy life either. I go, that's great that you're making a ton of money. That's great that you're moving on, but you're not enjoying life. you're living life to work.
Yeah.
I go, you're not living life. You're just doing it to work.
Yeah.
And for me, I find that sad. I find it sad when people are like that. It's like, I won't get along with you. I can't interact with these people. I try.
Yeah.
I can't interact with them. I just don't. I don't mesh well with them. If you don't have a sense of humor, I will not mesh well with you. I would say.
Okay.
I think that's one thing I learned too. Like, when my mother passed away, like right after I graduated high school, my mom passed away, and it was kind of like we knew it was coming, but it kind of happened suddenly. You know what I mean? Like, I thought I had more time, and so like there's that whole like I just graduated high school, so I was still like young and figured like I had all this time. But you learn that
there's a weirdo on the bike trail. There's a weirdo on the bike trail. Look out for the weirdos. Look out for the weirdos. Right, Steve?
The weirdo didn't make it today. He was supposed to be here.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm the weirdo on the bike trail.
You
Can't disagree. I can't disagree.
I'm sorry, Irene.
He's a weirdo.
No, it's okay.
He could be the one in the backyard.
I was gonna get to the happy point. The thing I learned from it was like, even though that was a very tragic time in my life and I still cry about it, I learned that you need to like live in the moment, enjoy what you're doing right now, make sure that you're doing what makes you happy, that brings you joy. You know what I mean? So
I still can't do it right. Sorry, I'm trying to put a thumbs up, but my thumb isn't where it's supposed to be. Here.
So yeah, but basically just like enjoy like the small things. Enjoy just every breath you get to take, because you just never know. And enjoy every moment you have with the people you love. Like,
I agree 100%.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Especially over the past like 5 years and with the whole virus and all the people, like, you know.
Oh yeah, that drive you crazy, that virus. Yeah.
Were you homebound during that time, and were you frightened of Corona? I was absolutely frightened of it. I was absolutely scared of it, and I don't know why I was, but I was, and
Well, because the news made you afraid of it. They scared people dying.
They made it. I was in nursing home when it was happening, and I know I'm not. Yeah, it's just the media bullshit, you know. And these nurses are like, no, this is the real deal. So that's the fuck.
Did a lot of people get it in your nursing home, Steve?
What?
Did a lot of people get COVID in your nursing home that you were in?
No, I was in the one in Grant City. Actually, the first case was in the nursing home I was in. I think I was there for 30 days, and I think they had 2 cases maybe, but they caught it early. They isolated them, and we weren't allowed out of our rooms, and we had to wear a mask if you were.
What'd you do to keep yourself sane? What'd you do to keep yourself sane?
Well, we had TVs.
Oh, okay.
It was really cool because each, instead of having one, even though I shared a room with another old man, we both had 2 little TVs that came out of the ceiling, like a little 20-inch, so we could watch.
Yeah.
So we could each watch. It sucked, but
it sucked. Yeah. Yeah. I know. I can remember getting up early because, and I was old enough to get in there. I think it was 55 and older. You could go to the early time, to the grocery store and that. And I've still got my mask on. I got my rubber gloves on, my long sleeves if I had to, Please don't talk to me, Good God, stay away, Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I still use rubber gloves at the pumps. Like,
really?
Yeah, I still do. Like, if I don't have them, I always keep hand sanitizer in my car and in my lunch bag. Always, man. I'm still sanitizing my hands all the time.
Yeah.
I think it's in my mind, right? It's in my it's my mindset. It's not
right.
You know what I mean? It's like, I don't mean to be disrespectful to anybody, but it's just in my mindset now. Like, it's
there's nothing wrong with it. It's very sanitized.
It helps your mindset. I mean, it keeps you sane, thinking I'm doing this to protect myself. I get it.
Yeah.
True, but I think because I've done it for so long now, you know what I mean? I've done it for so long. It's like, I'm glad we don't have to wear masks anymore. I'm glad that's not I really disliked wearing the mask, but at the same time, I understood why we all did.
Oh yeah.
But
it makes it even worse for people like me that read lips
Go
and
ahead. Go ahead.
can't keep thinking and can't fucking understand what people are saying.
We can't. Well, it kind of goes both ways, Steve. We have a time here in you sometimes. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Stevie, have you? Go ahead, Irene. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so I didn't want to interrupt. I just wanted to be like acknowledge that like I have something to say on this because I worked in a grocery store. Like I work once a week, and my husband works full time and at the same grocery store. And we live down south, and they don't believe in anything that's like makes sense. You know what I mean? Like it's all shenanigans down here. Like viruses don't exist. We're gonna bring our guns everywhere. Like so, like us employees had to wear masks, which I enjoyed because then the people who didn't have to wear masks or people who came in and they weren't like enforcing the rule, like we'd have people come down from over the border in Tennessee, and they'd be down there and be like, "I came down here because in Hamilton County they're making us wear those masks, so we took our whole 9 children and our great grandparents, and we're all coming to the grocery store at once to breathe on your face." Because we don't care about your children.
Wow.
But I enjoyed wearing the mask because then I could like make all the like people couldn't tell the faces I was making at them when I was looking at them like why?
Oh, exactly. Yes.
Like so it helps so much. Like I was just my eyes only have to smile. Only my eyes.
Yes, that's right. But you know what? You can tell if somebody if you're good at reading people, you know if somebody's giving it what they're saying if you are that.
Oh yeah. Oh
You're
yeah.
happy with you. Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. But but once you got that mask off and all your expressions were coming out, you know, like oh yeah.
There's another thing that you just touched on, Cindy, is that on the panel here, as we got 4 people today, are all of you really good at reading people, their body languages?
Absolutely.
And maybe you're really good at that? Like
people fairly well.
Very empathetic. I've been trained in it because like throughout school I was like a peer mediator. So we learn how to like
Wait, what? I'm sorry, what was that?
I was a peer mediator, like since 5th grade, as a person who's like your age and you help mediate conflicts, the conflict resolution. And I was at that at school. So like people would come to us and we would go through like a process of helping them solve their problems at school. And so you have to learn to like read people, you know, like read the room sort of thing.
Right.
Steve looks sketchy.
Yeah, Steve right now is looking real sketchy. Steve, are your ability to read people? Have you always had that, or do you struggle with that throughout your life? Like knowing whether.
I probably struggle with that. I probably struggle with that. Yeah.
How about? Are people able to read you, Steve? Like, do they kind of like? Are people able to read you in your life throughout your life? You're like,
I don't
how did you know I was thinking that? Or how did you know I was going to do that?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'd like to know who's the one person on earth that knows Steve Stanton the best.
Ooh,
who knows you the best? Who knows Irene the best?
Wow.
Does your husband know you the best?
Christina would probably know Steve the best.
I mean, maybe his mom does. Don't you think his mom does? She can probably read through the bullshit pretty well. I would think.
I want to say my sisters. My like my 2 sisters, my little sister and my second to oldest sister know me the best. And my
Barbara.
Not Barbara, no.
No, not Barbara, sadly. All right, but your 2 sisters know you the best, you would say.
Correct.
Who knows you the best, do you think? Your sister?
Yeah, Goose.
Yeah, my sister. Yeah.
Goose, are you the youngest?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Little baby Goose.
Yeah. Still, I guess. But I would say my sister, and for you, I would say.
You know that picture? Just wait a minute. They had that picture of little baby Goose. Remember the other day? Grace showed him.
Oh yes, like on like the lap.
They had the family picture, and your mom's holding you.
I was a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really super cute.
I took a screenshot and sent it to you.
What the hell is he showing that on the show for, Steve?
I don't know. He wanted to show us how gorgeous he was. What a good-looking kid he was.
Oh.
You know what? Can I ask? How much of the bragging and the boasting and the the me, me, look at me type of thing, can you really tolerate for my brother? Because I mean, so far I put up with 50 years of it.
Yeah.
I mean, could you read him? Could you read him sometimes, Steve? Are you able to read
I don't
some of the
know.
bullshit he
No.
spews?
I
Some of the
don't
BS he
know.
spews?
No.
I
No,
kind of
you
think
can't.
there's about 6 shows that he runs throughout the week, like mainly, and he pops in occasionally on the others. So
Okay.
about 6, let's say that they're an hour and a half each, like so maybe like 8 to 9 hours a week.
Okay.
That's how much I can tolerate.
So every single show. Irene, would you consider yourself a super fan of this network, or just particular shows? Like I'm only a Ray fan, or I only listen because of Steve, or whatever the case may be. I mean, are you a fan of all the shows on the network, or are you just a fan of Ray's?
No, I would say I'm a fan of the community. Like, no offense, Ray.
Okay.
Like, we do love you, Ray, but you're not the only reason I'm here. Like, I love
Yeah.
I love Cindy, I love Steve, I love like Volk and Corey, everyone. Like, I could list
All of
everyone's
them.
name,
All of
but
them.
like,
Yeah.
I don't think there's a single person in here that I like don't
Just
like or love. You know what I mean? Like,
what you say about the other shows? I'm probably missing somebody, but I know Irene and I listened to almost every show. Right? When you say so, Irene? Yeah.
And Holly, I think Holly's there for a lot of them.
Corey pops in too.
How Steve does every show on the network. What show doesn't he do? I mean, Steve is on every
stainless.
But they talk about Steve on Stainless. That's what he isn't doing. Like what? I mean, for me,
at home, MFing
for me, every show that I listen to has Steve on it in some fashion, right, Steve? Like either you're a guest host on it, or whether you're being talked about on the show. Every single show on this network has
one other thing
Steve.
that's on every show.
Who?
MLB. Every show I listen to.
I don't think we could talk about MLB the show enough, Steve. Would you agree with that? Would you agree with that?
I lost to the Cubs today. Fucking 5-4.
Yeah, that guy's good.
I almost fucking took him, man.
I gotta say, that was a bad trade I made.
Which one? I'm not trading back. No trade back, bitch.
You took that Ozuna and you rocked it, man. You rocked me, man.
I see that
Ozuna and you rocked me.
I didn't even remember who you took. Taylor, didn't you?
No, I wanted Ward because Ward plays several positions, and that guy was awesome for me in the last.
Fuck yeah. You haven't.
I brought the word up. Now it's my own fault.
Yeah, you're to blame for this. You see what I'm saying? And you get mad at me, and you wonder why you're not in this circle. Yeah, you wonder.
That's all right.
Yeah, maybe one day.
I asked the cost of some MLB, not MLB, the PlayStation, what their prices.
I told you I'd give him my Xbox One. I don't use it anymore. You can have the Xbox One.
But I can't play baseball on that.
Sure, you can.
I'll tell you what's a shocker is Ray really slipping because I beat him twice now in the last week.
Dude, I beat him yesterday, and I'm like, what is going on with him?
Yeah, it's just 1-0.
Yeah, so did I. I beat him 1-0. I beat him 1-0 too.
Is he losing his confidence, do you think?
No, what he lost? No, I'll tell you what he lost. He lost 2 players he's really good with. Look, I traded him Matt Olson, the player he loves, Steven. You know he loves him. He fucking traded him away for peanuts. Not even peanuts. What's worse than peanuts? Walnuts? He traded him away for freaking walnuts. I'm like, what the hell? He's your favorite player of all time, and you just get rid of him. I'm like, and I was talking to him last night about that. I go, what the hell did you get rid of him for? I go, you play really well with him. Like there's a player that you play well with, right, Irene?
Yeah, some of them. Like, I think I gave Ray one of them.
Oh, you can't give away a player you work.
No, well, I gave him one because, like, in all honesty, like, he's not helping me win any. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but he plays good in what he does. Like, he's like a left outfielder type guy, and he catches really good and he throws fast. But when he hits well, he hits okay. And then but he's so slow at running that I never get unless I hit a home run with him, he's out basically. Or if I manage to finagle a through the center shot type thingy majiggy. Sorry, I don't know the terms for baseball.
It's all right. It's all right.
But so I was like, you know what? You can have him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you what, there's several people on both of your teams, Steve and Irene, that I would not trade. I
Yeah.
don't care what you do. And I think Ozuna is one of those people for you now, Steve. I think I wouldn't trade him.
Yeah.
I think you hit well with him, and I think you hit well. Trout is going to be streaky because he's a power hitter, but I also go ahead. Once MLB show talk going to end.
Well, this is something that might interest me.
Okay.
Anybody have any Pirates on their team?
No one plays the Pirates.
Oh.
There's not even a Pirate team.
Well, I'm Tampa Bay Rays, and our football team is the Buccaneers, which are kind of like Pirates, so it's kind of close.
Okay.
Not even.
No, not really. But
I don't really like the Bucks, though. I'm a Raiders fan, so.
that's a nice try. Nice try.
She went robot on us.
Yeah.
I didn't understand you went robot.
I did?
Irene, you kind of went you kind of froze and went robot on us.
Am I
You're
okay now? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if I needed to get out and come back in or something.
No, you're good.
No,
You're good.
stay put.
No, you're good. You're good.
I wouldn't know how to get you back in.
I wouldn't either. Well, I don't have the authority to do that.
Yeah.
No, Corey, I took over the Los Angeles Angels, and I'm up to 11th place right now with them.
Corey, you should join that MVP league. It's just a bunch of us just messing around. We don't really care who wins or loses. Do you see Andrew just let me win the World Series in other leagues?
Yeah.
He goes, Goose, I'll just simulate it so that you win. I'm like, yeah.
He just said, fuck. I was supposed to beat you in the playoffs, and the motherfucker won World Series.
Steve, I can't believe it. But my relief pitching sucks. I need relief pitching. Oh well. Now MLB the show talk. I want to get back to what we were talking about, right? Life. Hey, are you guys sticking around for the trivia after the show?
I'm sure I've got nothing to do.
I'm pretty sure I can. I just want to check in and make sure that everyone's okay. We're gonna take a small break.
Yeah, let's do that, and then we'll get on with trivia.
Yeah.
Well, good.
You want me to take score?
No, it's okay. No,
Okay.
it's okay. You don't need to. It's all good. But I'd like to have you guys on if you wouldn't mind. Let's take a 5-minute break.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 minutes. That'd be 6 o'clock.
I'll stay here and hang out. You go get yourself a drink and then.
Want me to get you anything? Or want me to play it away? Or
Steve, do you need to go pee or anything?
No,
I don't even know if he's alive.
You want to make me a drink while you're in there?
No, I got a bag. I got pee bags.
Oh, you got a pee bag on. Okay, cool. So why don't you and Cindy talk to each other? I'll go use the restroom. Goose will go do whatever you want.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I need to drink.
My little blender I have. But you know what? I'll do it. You go do what you got to do.
Okay.
That'd be easier.
Okay.
I'll hang out. That way people aren't, wondering what the hell.
I'll be right back.
All right. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Cindy.
I'm gonna do this.
You're not getting to bed now, huh?
Not the moment, I guess.
What about the wheelchair?
I'm still gonna get it.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I've been looking for some
We worked out.
ramps so I can get in and out of my truck. I found some that dude already sold. Yeah, I may just go buy some 2x6s, have them double up. It don't need to be nothing fancy because the only time I would probably really take it anywhere, maybe during the fair, but then you can I could park a handicap in back. If you're in that front row, you can back almost right up to the road and just lay my tailgate down and then roll right out onto the road.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking. So
What about that other place that you were trying to get a golf cart from? No luck there?
I haven't heard anything back from them yet. So
Oh.
It should be. I must have. It's getting close. I said something to Christina. It's only 2 months away.
Right.
So, whoa. Oh, okay.
Is
So
he
I
in
didn't
charge
even,
of us now? Wonder. I don't know.
but I asked her. Oh, I don't know. I
I've just
said
been hanging out backstage.
about the.
And Ray
Oh, okay.
popped me in there when he signed back in.
Oh,
okay.
You know what? We never got to Steve's and Steve's answer in the thing that he's learned and that he carries with him today. We never got to his answer.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
I would love to hear it, Steve Areno.
I learned not to
Yeah,
judge
go-
people.
You would say that.
Don't fucking judge people.
Okay.
What?
Don't judge them by what they've done in the past. Don't judge them by anything at all.
Yeah, don't. Nobody's perfect.
No,
You
not at
know?
all.
So
Where's my phone at?
there's bad people out there, and there's people that are gonna take advantage of you. But well, way you gonna learn is you gotta go through it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Deal with it as you go.
Deal with it as you go. I agree. I lost my phone, and that has my information.
Oh, you need it.
Can I take a peek real quick? Can you hang out?
Go.
Yeah.
I'm back again. Oh, never mind.
It was in the stuff with all of our stuff in the case with all of our stuff.
All right. I'll hurry. You got to tell me anything about the trivia?
Yeah, I will. I will if you want me to.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Explain it to him until he starts keeping score.
Oh, okay, my brother says. Okay, dude, I was getting set up. Hold on, I gotta answer my brother. He's like effing you and Cindy aren't even answering the invite. I go, because we were like setting up, right? We were setting up all of our equipment and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, we're gonna go on and we'll be there. Like I always say, a roundabout time. Never say a specific time because things happen or maybe someone goes. But like I was, we would try to set up and get things ready, and then so it takes a little bit of time. You know what I mean? It always takes a little extra time, and but I did want to say. So you said, Steve, that you don't judge anybody by anything at all, like
no.
Regardless of what they did in their past, that doesn't bother you? Like, is there a limit to where you're like, okay, this guy did this, and this, and
I'm not going to be friends with some, pervert, that likes little kids, anything like that.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, I'm not going to, not nice people.
Some of the people, some of the people in the chat room, like Corey's comments throughout our Goose Troop has been very, like I was laughing at some of it. Have you guys been reading some of his comments? And Ray says he judges.
Of course, Ray judges. Like he is the ultimate judge. Like he might we should probably all chip in to buy him one of those robes and one of those hammer things so he can actually be making his judgments like he does. You know what I mean?
Wouldn't that only encourage that type of behavior?
It would, but it's very entertaining.
I'm gonna tell you what, I gotta tell you something.
I tell you what, after 50 years, I'm kind of done entertained with that.
I don't know if
Go ahead, Steve. I'm sorry.
I don't know if Irene watches TikToks anymore, but there's this lady on TikTok, and she reminds me a lot of you. And she got these. She's a beautiful woman. She's got these massive boobs, but in order to get all shit, she's like, "Let's go." Her tits are flopping back and forth. So all these guys are on there like, oh yeah, let's go, Anthony.
What kind of show is this not? I mean, am I going to have trouble with you two? I mean, throughout this show, am I going to have some trouble? Not at
No.
all.
No.
One of them can't show enough cleavage there in that picture, and the other one talks about boobs.
Oh, what? That was
No, no.
your top.
No, I mean, I didn't. Your side of it, Irene.
Oh,
Did
sorry.
did you rip it? Did you
I almost
rip
feel
it?
like I heard it. Like I thought that these things, like these little spaghetti straps, were gonna like snap off because I tried to pull it up, but there was a lot of weight underneath.
How would you pull it up?
Well, because I thought you were saying there was too much. If there's not enough, I'll pull it down. I'll make
No,
it
there's
like
not
the right
enough.
even. I don't know. I want them to look even. Sorry.
It is very
Don't feel
difficult for me to
promotional.
follow my own rule right now, Steve.
Goose.
Uh,
Well, technically, this is Goose after. This is Goose Cocktails and Trivia now. So
yeah, Goose Cocktails. We can
Ooh,
get right.
good.
we're in
Hey,
club
let-
attire. Cleavage isn't permitted.
This is Goose.
Yeah.
Goose.
Let's see that
Wait.
cleavage.
I played Christina the other day. We
Okay.
went 14. We went 14 fucking innings.
Jesus. Sorry, Steve. I didn't word you said. Sorry, Steve. You may have to repeat that at a later date. I didn't hear a word you said.
We should buy Cindy a tank. No, we're gonna. I'll be more family oriented. I'm sorry. I apologize. I don't mean to offend you.
No, don't be. I don't mind. Yeah, as a matter of fact, if you do that again, I wouldn't mind. Oh,
Well, Cindy
I
didn't
mean,
get to
showing-
see, so
Yeah.
Shit.
They've been popping up here and there during the whole show.
I mean,
I'll have.
something else has been popping up here and there during the show as well.
Is it a little 3-inch carrot in Steve's pants?
Well, maybe not
You're not
Steve's
Steve.
pants.
Steve's. Oh my god! I have to sit through this. Let's go back to the MLB tomorrow. Oh,
Partly cloudy. No chance of rain, Corey.
Oh, in your area? Is it raining there?
No, there's like no chance of rain right now. He asked how the weather was. Motorboating. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. I'll behave. I'll behave.
You know, I don't think I ever did that to a woman. I don't think I ever would. Like, I don't know. Did you ever do that to a woman, Steve? Motorboater.
I have.
Look at Steve. Look at you, motorboater a woman.
Yeah, like at least 3 of them.
You done.
It started in high school and it went from there.
What has this show become? This show
Did
become.
you have ink pen? Because I didn't see
No.
any. Okay.
All right, you guys almost ready for trivia?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you really?
Ooh. God damn it.
What kind of
This
trivia
poor
is
little
it?
carrot can't. This little carrot can't take much more of Irene. They got to get on the trivia.
Hey,
Guys, if you want to
my
win
God.
against Steve, I'll just distract him. Maybe a woman might win this time.
Goose won't be able to be himself. He probably forgot what we're doing.
first question.
Okay, first question.
How-
Serious business.
How big? And is the left one bigger than the right?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. At least a cup size because of breastfeeding.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Like my son, like the last year, like he breastfed till about 3.5 years.
Okay.
So right before he turned 4, like I was like I mean it wasn't as much obviously, but like for comfort type thing. And so like
Mhm.
for like 2 of those years that he was breastfeeding, he would only eat off of this one boob. So it got dramatically bigger than the other one. They're both big, but one's bigger than the other. It's sus as best.
next question.
Yeah,
Hey,
next,
Does someone want to take over your show? I'm going to be preoccupied at the moment. Wow. Wow. Hold still, Irene.
Question number 1.
Okay.
What
you guys
is
ready?
Steve's main rat's name?
I know.
10 points.
Ben?
This is a 10-pointer.
Ben? I don't know. What's the rat's name, Steve?
Give it
I
15
know.
seconds. Give them 15 seconds to answer. Let's see if Steve
What
knows
is
the answer, right?
Can I guess?
Yes, you
Sure.
can guess.
Whiskers.
It really is. It's
Jason also
Whiskers.
put Whiskers. So, like, Jason, I feel like, got it first in the chat, and Cindy on the show got it first.
Oh, is that right?
What the?
Oh, I gotta write these names down.
Yeah. Who's in the chat room right now, guys? Who's in there that's playing the trivia show? This.
If you're playing
wacky-
trivia, say me, or something.
Jason?
Jason's the
Bubba.
only one that answered that one. Oh, did Bubba answer?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jason said Whiskers.
Bubba answered about the titties.
Most women have. Oh boy, one bigger than the
Diane's
other.
here.
And
Diane.
I love Diane. She's a good sport. I love her.
Where's Diane from? Where's Diane from, Steve?
I don't know.
Bubba?
I don't know that much about Diane. Like, I want to get to know her.
And Karen. Where's Karen from?
I think she's in Illinois area.
yeah,
Here it is, too. Doesn't she bring tomatoes?
Is she?
Yeah, she brings. Yeah, she's the one. She brings tomatoes.
She's got to be somewhere close. Yeah.
Yeah, I love Karen. I love everyone. Sorry. I just start thinking of everyone. I'm like, I like that person. I like that person, and there's like different reasons why I love everyone.
Diane says New Berlin.
New Berlin. She's in New Berlin.
Where's that?
How far is New Berlin from where we are?
Oh, it's about a half hour or less. Maybe a little less.
Is it south? Is it east?
If you go straight out Wabash, you'll run into it.
No kidding.
Yeah.
huh. I did not know that.
I didn't either. I heard the name. I just didn't know where it was at.
Yeah.
What's one fun thing about New Berlin that like some of us other people may not know, like especially the people who live up there in Illinois?
Yeah, Diane, that'd be a question for you, not me necessarily.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was asking
But-
for Diane. Like,
Springfield, so.
New
Yeah.
Berlin is the hometown of the badass late model driver Brandon Shepard of the World of Outlaw race car series.
oh my gosh. Y'all, my friend Thomas here.
Oh,
Yeah, my friend Tom. He's like, I met him
Who's your friend?
through like another podcast, the Burnett work
Okay.
on like YouTube and stuff, which like came from
Okay.
like the John Campia show. Like, so somehow I met him and we're friends now. Yes, partners in filth, and he is here in the chat. We are playing trivia, okay?
That's the name of the show, Partners in Filth.
No,
With the show?
That's just, I call him partner in filth because we make all the nasty jokes on that. Like
Oh.
our show is nasty. Their show isn't as nasty, but we bring in the nasty or the filth, I should say.
How is
that was pretty
I
nasty,
don't know
didn't he?
why I should ask this question, but
Two of those.
what does Irene consider nasty? I mean,
Oh,
what is
Huh.
nasty to Irene? When does it get really raunchy for you, Irene? What's your limit?
I mean,
Have you ever met it? No kidding.
I feel like Steve and I have this in common. There's like no limit. There's no like. I mean, there is like I'm not
I bet
gonna.
Steve's got a couple limits. I bet Steve's got a couple limits.
Does he?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pull out
And he
one
let
cup
them do just
and
anything.
share it with
Yeah.
two girls. I'm not about to lick someone's shit like a Slurpee. You know what I mean?
I don't think I can drink.
Yeah, I'm so disgusted. I don't even think I can drink.
I was trying to spit it out.
Cindy goes, I don't even think I can drink.
Sorry, Cindy. I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking. I just like I was just thinking that's like my limit is like I'm not gonna do that. Like I'm not trying to get like what do you I don't even know what diseases you get from that, but it's just not a no. It's not a good thing, you know what I mean?
No.
Are we ready to start playing?
Really?
Everybody ready?
Another question.
Oh my God. I don't know if I can take this.
Oh no.
Wow. We have gone so far off the rails.
Yeah.
It's my fault. I apologize. I'm just very oily.
We're very far away
Slippery.
from the Golden Girls. You know what? The Golden Girls we once were.
We've all become a bunch of Blanches.
Well, one of us already was.
Damn, Goose.
Think of that. Hey.
Corey,
Yeah.
Corey got a 1 hour ban from Facebook.
Oh no.
Oh no. We broke Corey.
We might not have anybody. That's the way the show's going.
I'm sorry. I'll stop.
You're out. You're out. You're out.
What has this show become?
Oh my God.
Yay!
Tell him to log on through his spouse's account.
Okay. Oh, no, I'm hearing things.
What is going on?
All right.
He's hearing things. I don't know what he's hearing. What he's
Have we
imagining.
started to play the game yet?
No, we haven't. I don't think officially.
We really need to. We really should get started. You're right.
He's too busy watching Irene, what she's doing. So he's not paying attention to what the hell else is going on.
Which male Hawaiian musician
That's the
was well
problem.
known for his cover of Somewhere
For my
Over the
OnlyFans.
Rainbow?
I think I know this one.
Wow.
Sorry.
You want me to sing? Want me to sing it?
Okay.
Go ahead, Steve. Sing it.
Wow.
Bubble in the water
I feel like Diane got the answer, right?
makes me happy.
Is that right, Don Ho?
Makes
No.
me fine.
Let's
Oh.
roll it down a little bit. Maybe we'll have less sun
Oh, I
glare.
gotcha.
Don't let your lady burn up.
So mama, not mama.
Well, that's a lot better.
My lady. What are you talking about? Right. This is not going well.
Yeah, Don.
Did
Cindy's
we get an
all-
answer?
All right. So far, we have not gotten a right answer. We've gotten Don Ho, your mama, and one Irene, one cup. Well, Jason would be the closest, I think, so far.
Hmm.
Your mama?
In the movie Finding Nemo, who
Oh.
was Marlon?
What's the answer? What's the answer?
No,
Don
no
Ho?
one got the answer correct.
Okay.
Although Thomas got the answer right, but he's way late. And anyways, all right, are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
You know what? Should trivia happen tonight the way this show's going, or should we just
I think it should.
continue?
I think it. No, it should happen. Like I'm interested in this.
Are you really?
There's some people playing. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
there's people who want people love trivia. I would feel very sad if I was a reason
Jason,
that trivia didn't
Diane,
happen.
they like playing. Bubba plays.
Yeah.
Corey used to till he left.
Corey, did Corey leave, or did Corey get kicked out?
Corey's like, so long, farewell.
Corey quit.
The one game he wants to play, they kick him out. You know.
The one show he wants to be a part of.
Oh.
You know what? I have a question. Like, I wonder if I should add. I was thinking of this the other day. Like, maybe I should have everybody from the network just on Goose Troop. You know what I mean? And talking about, because really it's just topic based, right? Like today,
Yeah.
all my shows are really just topic based, telling stories and let the audience get to know you, like what you went through as your experiences, or right on all these shows about similar things.
Yes.
But it's about you. It's about me. It's about Irene. It's about Steve. It's about the individuals on this show. So basically, just telling stories.
Telling stories.
That's really all it is.
That's all it is.
You
There's
know?
nothing. There's
I love
nothing
that
more to
idea.
Goose Troop. There's nothing more to Goose Troop than that. And every now and then we get out, and we got a few things coming up, right? Things we talked about today, actually.
Yeah.
That we talked about today, and we got a few things coming up that are going to be really cool. So, I guess we'll be coming to your neighborhood, Irene, soon.
Austin?
As soon as you want me to, I guess.
This is like Tom saying there. He says everyone you meet has a story to tell that
They
you
do.
have
Yeah.
yet to hear, and all you have to do is listen. And that's from our good friend Robert Meyer Burnett. Correct? Is that where the quote comes from? I don't know if he quoted it
No,
himself, but like
It's
you
true
basically
statement.
just said what he said. So
Yeah, everything you've learned, or every story that you went through, everything that you went through, can teach someone else something else. I mean, if they're willing to listen and willing to learn from it. Once again, if you respect that person, as Steve says, he doesn't judge anybody for what they've done or what what they are, or right, Steve? You said you don't judge people.
Right.
he lets the rats live right with him, so it's cool.
Oh, well, I,
Wow, I'm
So-
sorry about that.
sometimes people, I don't judge people right off the bat. But as time progresses and you get to know the person, then you can start to place judgment. When they start wearing warrior makeup and holding a hammer with blood dripping off of it, then you start to worry.
Yeah, wellness check.
Can I ask what's going on here?
You talking about robbing his neighbor?
Oh, sorry. Like
Steve
I
gets
thought he was
these
talking
women.
about me. I thought he said for makeup. I was like, I just painted on my eyebrows because like I have very light hairs and you can't see them, and I don't want to look like
No, warrior.
a War Ranger. Yeah, like
Warrior, not
warrior.
Not whore,
Oh,
not
Xena
warrior.
warrior.
War,
thing.
not whore. War.
Patty Smythe. Warrior.
The War Ranger.
Oh my
Sorry,
God.
Goose, I'm so sorry. Please don't kick me out.
Wow, I'm just gonna give up.
No,
I'm waiting.
they're waiting for their next question. Okay, ask the next question.
I don't know if I really want to play this game anymore.
I
Okay.
think we should.
Well, I'm trying,
I got
Irene. I
Jason
really
with
am
1 point.
trying. What's that?
Jason has 1 point, and I have 1 point for Whiskers.
Whiskers,
okay,
yeah,
the cat.
it counts.
Yep. Yeah,
That was a 10-point question.
All right, getting on to music, because like I said, we started music trivia 3 weeks ago now, and I wanted to stick with that. So really, who released a song called "Hillbilly Shoes"? Was it Alan Jackson, Travis Tritt, Montgomery Gentry, or Kenny Chesney? Who released a song called "Hillbilly Shoes"?
When are we allowed to say?
As
Like-
soon as we see answers in the chat room, and then
Okay.
yeah, because we gotta wait.
I mean,
Who
I don't
released
know. I don't know the answer, so maybe I won't answer.
This is country music trivia that we're doing.
Yeah,
tonight,
no,
guys.
I don't know the answer. So I see one answer. Thomas says Alan Jackson.
Perkins.
What's that?
That wasn't even one of the answers.
Well, no,
Alan
it
Jackson?
was. It was Alan Jackson, Travis Tritt, Montgomery Gentry, or Kenny Chesney. Who
But-
released a song
Yeah,
called "Hillbilly Shoes"? "Hillbilly Shoes" was
I'd
released.
say if I had to guess, like without because I don't know the answer, and I'm not going to Google it because I'm not a cheater. If I had to guess, it would be Travis Tritt because he's kind of like hillbilly-ish.
How about
Really?
Montgomery Gentry?
What's your answer?
Montgomery Gentry.
I don't
Okay,
know
well-
them.
Montgomery Gentry is the correct answer. Montgomery
No.
Gentry.
I was like,
Is-
I don't know that band or group. Or good job, Cindy. Good job.
Good job. Give yourself a point.
Okay, I got
Cletus
Montgomery-
Barnaple. I love that. Look, Cletus made an
Oh.
appearance in this show. Cletus Barnaple.
Who the hell is Cletus Barnett?
You don't remember that's the person that Ray sat next to, maybe perchance at that one function, who was actually George Strait, but he didn't know who George Strait was.
No.
You don't. You
Or
don't.
the
Okay,
chorus.
never mind.
Sometimes Dan likes to
Yeah.
imitate him.
He
We'll
likes to
move on.
imitate what? Okay.
Cletus Barnaple.
Who the? Okay. I don't know who the hell Cletus Barnacle. Okay. Anyways, please let's stick. Okay. What was the name of Alabama's 1992 hit about always rushing to do things? What was the name of Alabama's 1992 hit about always rushing to do things? I'm in a hurry, Born Country, Clearwater Blues, or Down Home? What was the name of Alabama's 1992 hit about always rushing to do things? I'm in a hurry, Born Country, Clearwater Blues, or Down Home?
I feel like I know this, but I'm like, okay, Diane answered, I'm in a hurry, and I want to say, I concur with Diane. I'm in a hurry to get things done. Rushing till life's no fun. All I want to do is live and die. Is that the right song or no? That could be the completely wrong song, and I'm just like embarrassed.
I know that's a song, but I don't know that they.
I'm in a hurry is the correct answer. I'm in a hurry. Who gets that point? Who gets that
Diane.
point, Van?
Diane.
Van, who gets that?
Diane.
Diane and no one else. Okay. No
Does
one else.
Irene get a point?
Well, I don't know what to say.
Irene's even sang like that first line.
She did.
Wow.
I really need to get the point. I mean,
Just 1
Van
point,
gets
not,
the point.
or if you want to give me 69, that's cool too. Cindy.
Well, you
I
won, I
mean-
guess. Nobody else is getting 69, so it's over.
I mean, are you offering me 69? I mean, that's.
Will they
that's
get me
going on.
69 points? Yes.
I guess Goose is taking off work tomorrow. He'll see you in a little bit.
I see in like 10 or 12 hours, I guess. What is the name of the album by Faith Hill that featured the song Breath? What is the name of the album by Faith Hill that features the song Breathe? Was it Breath? No, it's Breathe. Breathe. It is self-titled, Cry, It Matters to Me, or was it Breathe? What is the name of the album by Faith Hill that features the song Breathe? It is self-titled. It is Cry, It Matters to Me, or is it Breathe? What is the name of the album?
Diane answered breathe, and I want to concur with her, but I'm not 100% sure. Breathe. Like, just. No, not just breathe. That was the wrong.
Yeah, that's it.
But-
Just breathe.
Oh, so Diane had it. What about Jason? Did he make it in time?
Jason, Thomas, and Diane all get the point. Irene gets the point as well. Vanna gets the point as well. Good job, Vanna. So you know your country music, I'll tell you that. Wow.
I know how to get points.
Yeah.
You know how to get rises, I can tell you that.
Oh,
Who released the hit song "Achy Breaky Heart"?
Oh,
Was it
I
Tim-
know this one.
Tim-
I know this one.
It was it
I
Tim
know this one.
McGraw, Brooks and Dunn, Toby Keith, Billy Ray Cyrus. Who released the hit song "Achy Breaky Heart"? Tim McGraw, Brooks and Dunn, Toby Keith, or Billy Ray Cyrus? Who released?
I think it's Toby Keith.
Toby Keith? Is that
Yeah.
you going with? Toby Keith.
Yes. Really? Yes, no.
Are you sure it's not an achy breaky heart?
It's totally not Miley Cyrus's father.
Totally not. No.
Totally not.
Okay. All right. So Jason gets the point. Thomas
Yeah.
gets the point,
Yeah. He has a point.
and
Good job,
definitely not. And definitely not. Vanna gets the point. Definitely not Vanna.
Well, I
Vanna.
said Toby
Because
Keith.
Vanna does one of those.
Stinky Rinky for it. Don't want look at the.
What's he got that mask on?
What?
Got a mask on.
Oh, should I
Who
put it
was,
back?
who was that masked man? Who was that masked man?
Stinky Ranky Fart, it said.
Stinky Reggie. What Tim McGraw song has the lyrics, "I'm gonna get fired if I don't get some sleep. My long lost buddy say I'm getting in too deep." What Tim McGraw song has the lyrics, "I'm gonna get fired if I don't get some sleep. My long lost buddies say I'm getting into deep.
Oh, I think I know the answer. I might know the answer.
Is it? Should I give clues or?
Yeah.
Let the people guess.
Okay.
Do you want me to say what I guess and see if they agree with me, or say it's something else?
Whatever you want to do, Irene.
I don't know if this is it or not, but it might be I like it, I love it.
I like it. I love it.
I
I need
want
some more of it.
of it.
Hey, if you could lean back, I could get some more of it.
Ah,
I like it. I love it.
I want some more of it.
Love it.
You don't know how to whoa.
Okay, what's the answers there? What we got?
Wait, give them the answers now. They haven't answered yet, so like, go ahead and give them the answers, and if they agree with me or what your answers are.
Right. Okay. Is it
I got
just
an
to
idea.
see you?
Give a point to Jason, Thomas, and Diane. We're the ones who are playing.
Yeah. No kidding. No kidding. No, the answer is I like it. I love it. You're correct, Irene. You're correct. Irene.
Really?
Yeah.
Sorry, I got excited there.
What is the name of Garth Brooks' album that spawned hits such as Friends in Low Places and Thunder Rolls? What is the name of the Garth Brooks album that spawned hits such as Friends in Low Places and Thunder Rolls?
Oh, I think I
Can
know
you
that.
give us the options?
Okay, In Pieces, No Fences, The Chase, or Ropin' the Wild?
I know it now.
In Pieces, No Fences, The Chase, Ropin' the Wind. I'm sorry, Ropin' the Wind. I'm
I
sorry,
think Jason's
Ropin' the
right.
Wind.
I know the songs, cause like I said, my sister forced me to have Garth Brooks posters all over my wall, and we all love
Yeah.
the music. But like,
So Jason, Diane got the
Diane.
point. Jason and Diane got the point. It's No Fences. No
good
Fences.
job.
Good job.
I didn't know the answer, so
Steve, could you
No fences, yeah.
could you sing a bar or two of the Low Places song for us?
That's all I
Come on, Steve. Come on, Steve. Low Places.
come on, Steve,
Come
you
on,
got
Steve.
this.
I got friends.
Cause I got
Blaming
I
on
got friends in
There
low places where there's whiskey drowns and beer chases the blues away.
Wayne and
They'll be okay. I'm not about.
I like the Oscar Mayer song better.
yeah, the Oscar Mayer song.
Cindy for the win. Give a point to Cindy.
Who released a song title, A Little Less Talk and a Lot More Action in 1993? Was it Trace Adkins, Toby Keith, George Strait, or Randy Travis? Who released a song title, A Little Less Talk and a Lot More Action in 1993? Was it Trace Adkins, Randy Travis, George Strait, or Toby Keith?
This is a hard one for me.
Who released a song title, A Little Less Talk and a Lot More Action in 1993? Was it Randy Travis, George Strait, Toby Keith, Trace Adkins?
Maybe Toby Keith.
I'm gonna guess Trace Adkins.
Toby Keith.
I'm Trace Adkins.
Toby Keith.
What'd you say?
Toby Keith.
Toby Keith, Trace Adkins, and okay. The answer is Toby Keith. Toby Keith.
Good job.
Jason got the answer. Jason got the
got
answer.
it.
Jason.
Oh,
Sorry,
Diane, you missed it. She
I
said
almost said
George
George Strait.
Strait.
I know. I knew it wasn't Georgie. I knew it
He's one
wasn't
of my
Randy
favorites. I love
Travis.
George Strait.
You know what I mean?
What Dixie Chicks album includes the song "There's Your Trouble"? What Dixie Chicks album includes the song "There's Your Trouble"?
Oh, I
Was
think
it
I know
Not-
the name. Am I allowed to guess it without you saying the answers?
Yeah, but can I say them first? Give them time to because there's a delay. Can I do that? All right, cool. Shouldn't have told you that. Wide Open Spaces, Little Old Cowgirl, or Fly? Was it what Dixie Chicks album includes the song "There's Your Trouble"? Go ahead, Irene.
Fly.
Fly is what you're saying?
Yes,
Is
that's
that your final answer?
my final.
I mean, I don't have any objection. Do you, Steve, as my producer? Any objection?
No,
Bubba wants somebody to spank him. I don't think that's a song title. It says spank
no,
him.
No Jefferson's here. No, no,
I like
You
all
don't
the
judge me, Steve. You don't judge, right, Steve? You're not here
Yeah.
to judge.
we don't judge. We don't judge.
All right, I promise I'll behave now.
All right. It is wide open spaces. It is wide open spaces, Irene.
Oh,
What Dixie Chicks
Aw.
album includes the song "There's Your Trouble" from Wide Open Spaces?
Diane
good job
had it.
for everyone who got it right.
Diane, the only one.
Diane
Yeah.
get it right? No.
Diane
Wide
did it
open
right.
spaces.
Okay. Yeah.
Who
Who released the song title "Boot Scoot Boogie"? The Boot Scoot
I know this one.
Boogie.
I know this.
Was it Lone Star? Was it Keith Whitley, Kenny Chesney, Brooks and Dunn? Lone Star, Keith Whitley, Kenny Chesney, Brooks and Dunn. Who released the song title "Boot Scootin' Boogie"? That was a popular song, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Boogie.
No.
Wasn't there like a dance to it too? Did they like do
Yeah,
it?
Oh yeah.
Now turn around.
Hey, yo, toe, don't you know? Here we go. Come on, boot scoot.
Yep.
Cadillac, blackjack, baby, once you got back on a boogie.
I feel like Diane might have got that right.
All right, what do we got? What are you guys saying? Was it Lone Star, Keith Whitley, Kenny Chesney, Brooks and Dunn?
Brooks and Dunn.
Brooks and Dunn.
Brooks and Dunn is the correct answer. Brooks and Dunn is the correct
Hey, hey, Diane.
Was that one of their biggest hits, would you say, guys?
Oh,
That
oh,
is
but
Mama.
it could be. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Do any of you own cowboy boots? I gotta know. Do any of you own cowboy boots? I bet Irene
I
knows.
did it one
No.
time.
Not currently. Not currently. Right now, I have like little UGG boots.
Uh-huh.
I don't have any cowboy boots right now because I live kind of up in the mountains.
Are those the UGG boots that like zip up a little bit?
Boots with the fur.
I have pictures. I have pictures.
No, it's just like they're just like those slip-in ones that I don't know. They're just very functional though.
I used to wear these badass. They weren't well. I had cowboy boots too. Of course, I had Tony Llamas, right, from all the way from Texas. I had these badass. I wore these half boots that zipped up the side. I don't know what's trying to. I could see them. They were gray. It looked like a cowboy boot. I thought that was a bad.
He's closing his eyes because he's literally envisioning his remembering of these boots. That is so passionate. Steve, this is the most passionate I've seen you on this show today.
With my gray slacks on and my yellow eyes on shirt with my pink shirt underneath it. Oh yeah.
It's getting a little bit far now.
This show is off the rails. For the last 2 hours, this show has been off the rails.
When did this show start? That's when it's been on.
Shit, me and Irene did the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, but we weren't prepared. Like he thinks. I mean, I know my brother gets upset, but it's like let us set up, let us get situated
Right.
what we're doing, and then send us the link. Don't put us on the air. That's what we did.
Right.
It's like don't put us on the air right away. Give us some time to set the laptop up, all the equipment. Give us some time.
Yeah.
And then we will let you know when we're ready to go on. Like, just don't put it on the air and be pissed that we're not. It's like, give us some time.
Sorry.
All right, what George Strait song has the lyrics? Now we're grown up and she's my wife. Still like two kids with stars in our eyes. Is it I cross my heart? Check yes or no. Write this down. I can still make Cheyenne. What George Strait song has the lyrics? Now we're grown up and she's my wife. Still like two kids with stars in our eyes. I think Steve and Irene are like two kids. And neither one have stars in their eyes. Is it I cross my heart? Check yes or no. Am I accurate? You're not disagreeing with me.
No, I'm not disagreeing.
Write this down. I can still make Cheyenne.
I'm not sure what they're in front of their eyes, to be honest
Check
with you.
yes or no.
Check yes or no.
Do you love me? Do you want to be my friend? Because if you do, check
I do
yes or no.
I'm going to check no. What are you checking? No, as well?
No.
Yeah, we both checked no.
Did you never pass notes in school that said, "I like you, I like you"?
Do you want to be my boyfriend?
Do you like
I did that in
me?
4th grade.
You stuck
how I
it in
got
a
my
locker,
first
you know. I always begged for those. I never got them. Damn.
I said, you remind me of Jim Carrey, and I like your brown eyes. Do you want to be my boyfriend, yes or no? He said yes.
No.
Cindy wrote down on the piece of paper my Vanna. She put I quit. I put me too.
No, don't quit, please.
Who released the song title? Actually, the answer is check yes or no. You guys are correct. All of you get the point.
Diane and Jason. I see.
And Steve Areno and Irene. Who
I don't
released
know.
the song title? She's in love with the boy. Who released the
Oh, I
song
know this
title?
one. I know this one off the
She's
top
in
of my head.
love.
I'm gonna.
She's in love with the boy. Was it Trisha Yearwood, Shania Twain, Alison Krauss, or Reba McEntire? Was it Reba McEntire, Alison Krauss, Shania Twain, Trisha Yearwood? Who released a song titled "She's in Love with the Boy"? Sing. Can you sing that for me, Irene? Can you sing a bar of that?
She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. No matter what her parents gonna say, she's gonna marry that boy someday.
Wow. Wow.
Uh,
Wow.
I feel like now.
My pants were a boot scooting boogie.
I bet they were.
So who was the correct answer? Who was the answer there? Who released the song title "She's in Love with the Boy"? Was it Trisha Yearwood, Shania Twain, Alison Krauss, or Reba McEntire? Vanna, who was it? Irene.
Oh, me. Sorry, I didn't know which Vanna you were referring to because we've both been Vannas. So like I had like that split personality issue. It's definitely Trisha Yearwood.
No, I definitely see the split. All right, and you are correct. It is Trisha Yearwood. It looks like Jason got the answer right. It looks like Diane got the answer right.
And
It looks
Tom.
like Thomas.
Yeah.
Thomas got the answer right. It looks like Irene got the answer right.
I'm sorry. I'm
Thomas,
sidetracked.
you got sidetracked
Thomas.
too. I mean, Steve and I.
Thomas,
Steve and I are. Wow.
Jason.
You know,
Oh, wow.
Cindy kind of looks like Trisha Yearwood.
Who does?
Cindy.
Cindy looks like Trisha Yearwood.
Cindy looks like Trisha Yearwood. Like
Is that what I
if
said?
if Trisha was maybe
Said with a question, she's thinking.
I don't know older
I don't know if I got everybody.
But
than
you know
when I
what?
knew her. I don't know.
Wow. Hey, Cindy,
What was
can
the
I
question?
ask you? Can we be on location for like the next 5 months?
Sure.
Let's be on location from now on. I think that's a good way to go. Who released the #1 hit "Strawberry Wine"? Was it Shania Twain, Pam Tillis, Dolly Parton, or Deanna Carter? Who released the #1 hit "Strawberry Wine"? Was it Dolly Parton, Deanna Carter, Pam Tillis, or Shania Twain? TMI?
Yeah. TMI, sorry. I accidentally farted.
Did that come out the front end or the back end? I mean, was it a queef? I can't take this show anymore, Steve. I'm off the rails so bad. I just want to leave and go.
There's people on the bike ped scaring at Goose right now. I mean, what is wrong with
I mean, I wouldn't blame them if they thought I was crazy. I mean, I wouldn't fault them by no means. You know what? I would say.
I'm not kidding you. There's 3 young girls walking by staring at him.
I feel like Diane and Jason got the answer correct.
I
Who did?
feel like you're correct. It's
Who got it
Deanna
right?
Carter.
And Deanna.
It's it's Deanna Carter.
Jason and
Jason and Diane got the answer right. It is correct. Deanna Carter.
I'm sure I've missed.
In
somebody's
1996, by the way, she would.
points. You know what? I bet I've missed somebody's points.
Oh, Bruce would know this. Bruce would totally know this. What Shania Twain album includes the song "Don't Be Stupid"? What Shania Twain album includes the song "Don't Be Stupid"? Steve, "The Woman in Me." Is it self-titled? Is it "Up" or "Come On Over"? What Shania Twain album includes the song "Don't Be Stupid"?
I
The
don't
Woman
know.
in Me,
Like, don't take my
self-titled,
word for this.
"Come On Over," or "Up"?
Woman
What do you
and
say?
me.
What?
Woman and me.
Oh, I love you. I know the song. I just like.
Woman and me.
No,
Woman.
that's not the right answer, Steven.
What Shania Twain album includes the song "Don't Be Stupid"? Is it "The Woman in Me"? Is it "Come On Over"? Is it "Up"? Or is it self-titled? And Steve is saying "The Woman in Me."
Yes.
Right, Steve? That's what you're saying.
If I had to guess, I would guess up, but I'm not like. I'm only 69% sure.
The correct answer, since I haven't seen one or heard one, is "Come On Over." "Come On Over" is the
no.
correct answer.
Jason said, "Come on over."
Oh, Jay got it. Okay, Jay got it.
Sort of.
I like the way
He
I
said,
like the
come
way he
on
spelled
over.
"come." I like the way he
Out of
spelled
his
"come."
tits.
I wasn't 100% sure, so. I'm so sorry. I love you. I'll try to be sweet and innocent. I'll try.
So far, you received an F.
I've never got
What
an
is
F
the
in my
name?
life. Well, I mean.
No, I'm saying I'm gonna say that's the size of the left boob.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What is the name of the album by Lone Star that features their hit song "Amazed"? Is it self-titled, "I'm Already There"? Is it "Crazy Nights" or "The Lonely Grill"? What is the name of the album by Lone Star that features that hit song "Amazed"?
Baby,
Is it
I'm
self-titled?
amazed by you.
Oh, that's the song right there.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve, you want to sing a bar of that for me?
Yeah,
I
sing
don't,
good.
I don't know if I just, no.
I don't know all the words either. I just remember, baby, I'm amazed by you.
Bubba, I don't have any points for you. How many points do I have?
So far, none.
What
Did
was
anybody
what were
get
the
this
options
last one
again?
right?
I'm gonna say F on the left and D on the right. What say you, Steve?
Oh, wait,
Yeah,
A
what say
woman
you?
gets 8 more.
like,
Was that an
do I
answer?
need to like adjust them? Like, I don't know. I feel like I made them worse. I feel like already there. That's my answer. What Diane's in already there. Because wasn't that
All right,
the
the answer is Lonely Grill. Lonely Grill. Did
gosh
anyone get
darn
that
it?
answer right? Did
Nobody got
anyone get
the
that
answer
answer right?
right.
Nobody.
Wow. All right, one more question. I'm kind of out.
Me too.
I'm done. What Reba McEntire song has the lyrics "Minutes and hours and years may go by, but my heart knows nothing of time"? What Reba McEntire song has the lyrics "Minutes and hours and years may go by, but my heart knows nothing of time"? Is it "Forever Love," "Fancy"? Is there life out there? Or is it "She thinks his name was John"? Is it "Forever Love," "Fancy"? Is there life out there? Or "She thinks his name was John"?
I have two guesses. Can you repeat the quote?
Question. What Reba McEntire song has the
Mhm.
lyrics "Minutes and hours and years may go by, but my heart knows nothing of time"?
My
Is it
guess
"Forever"?
is
Go ahead.
she thinks his name is John.
That's your guess?
Yes, absolutely. 100%.
Is incorrect. You're right. 100% incorrect. Jason got the answer right. It's "Forever Love." "Forever Love"
I
is
don't
the
remember
answer.
that song.
Oh,
That's why I didn't
wow.
guess it was because I didn't know that one. I was like, this sounds right with
That's what I said. Forever love.
good job, y'all.
Okay. Vanna, if you'll give me a total so we can end
Steve
this disaster.
wins.
Well, I may have missed a point here or there.
Close enough.
Close enough is Jason has 9, Diane with 8, I have 4, Irene has 4, Thomas has 3, but Irene might have more than 4. I don't know if I
Oh,
got
yeah?
all hers written down.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, as always, I thank everybody who has joined us on this show.
Thank you.
Right.
Yes.
Thank you, both of you guys, for joining us on this show, because we know
Yes.
you don't have to. You take time out of your busy day to join us, and I appreciate it. And I appreciate everybody in the chat room has listened and participated. Goose wants to end the show so he can. Oh boy. Don't. Oh boy. Oh boy. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Well, there was no need to put that up, really. There's really no need to
No
put
need.
that up on
No
the
need.
screen. That it's not that type
No.
of show, really.
It
All right,
has
but
been tonight.
if someone will end the broadcast for us, I'd be much appreciative. And I
Yeah.
say bye to Steve, bye to
Yeah,
Sydney, and
see.
bye to Irene.
Bye, everybody.
And I say bye to your bosoms there, Irene.
Oh
Bye,
boy.
guys.